Okay, this is my warm-up for my 100 class. So for my 100 class, we are going to be working and building on the boxing drills that we worked on last week. So we're going to get warmed up a little bit with that, and then we'll talk about respect a little bit. Okay? All right, arms going forward, loosen them up. Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. Backwards. Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. Stop. Go ahead. Upper body twist. Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. Lower body. Hula hoop. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Switch it up. Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. Hands on the knees. Feet together. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. All the way. Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. Back. Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. Okay, well done. Hands by your side, feet together. You guessed it, jumping jacks. All right, let's do 100 class. Let's try 70. If you can't get to 70, you can stop. If you can get to 70, boom, purple belts, you should be able to get to 70. Okay? All right, hands by your side, feet together. Begin. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku. 20. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku. 30. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku. And 40. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku. And 50. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku. And 60. 10 more. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku. And ju. Ready to place. All right. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Good. All right. Slow it down. Take a deep breath in. And out. In. And out. Okay, so today in class, today we're going to do our punching strategy. So we want to do some push-ups first, just to get that blood flowing. We don't want to do a lot. We don't want to max ourselves out. We are going to do some slow motion push-ups for you guys. So 5 of them, okay? 5 of them, down and out. This is for everybody. Everybody can do 5. So stay with me. Try not to go ahead of me. I'll tell you when I'm all the way down. Ready? And ichi. Down, up, knee, down, and up, san, down, and up, shi, and up. One more, go. Down, and up. All right, not too bad, not too slow. I promise you for the 200, they'll be going way slower. Okay, this time I'm gonna flip over, a couple of crunches here. Remember, just to get the blood flowing, nothing too crazy here. So cross the feet, hands behind the head, crunches. We're gonna do 20 of them. We're gonna do a 10 count. Hold at the top for every 10 that we do. So ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, ju. Hold it up there. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, ju. And 10. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, and ju. Hold it up there. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, and ju. Relax. Good job. All right, stand all the way up. Take a deep breath in and out. Sorry, go back down for me real quick. Butterfly, shake them out. We are going to be working our feet a little bit, so we want to make sure that we're nice and loosened up here. 1 foot out, 1 foot in, stretch it down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, and ju. Switch it up. Down, ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, and ju. Both feet out in front. Down, ichi, ni, san, Shi, and go. Go ahead, pull them in again. This time grab onto one foot, one ankle, go ahead and circle it around one way. And circle it the other way. Grab it and pull it down. Then push it up, all the way up. There you go, good. Go ahead and switch it up. Circle. Switch it the other way. Down. And up. Good. Okay. Stand up for me. Good. So now we're going to be doing these in different sections here. So I have my white, yellow, and orange belts. You guys are going to be working on strictly the jab and using the foot, okay? My green and green-black belts and blue belts, you guys are going to be working on the jab cross and making sure you guys got the cross down really good. And then, of course, my blue, black belts and purple belts, nobody blue, black belts, purple belts, you guys are going to be doing the jab cross, and we'll be adding the hook in there for that. Now, of course, white going all the way to purple. If you want to try the other ones, you're more than welcome to. If you want to join us for those, but I would stick with the one that you're learning right now, or the one that we're perfecting. I'm gonna say learn. Everybody knows how to do a jab. Everybody knows how to move their foot, but perfecting it, not everybody knows how to perfect it. I've got black belts that have not perfected it yet. So keep that in mind when you're like, oh yeah, I'll go to the next one. Make sure you got the first one before you move on to the next one. Okay, so hands up. I'm gonna be mirror imaging you. So you want your left foot out in front, okay? Hand up. So what we're doing is, I believe it was Mr. Albatar was going over with you guys in your class last week. He was talking about moving that foot just like this, okay? And what we really want to make sure we're doing is we're not lifting our foot up. So if you want to, you can get a piece of paper. You can pause this if you need to, but grab a piece of paper, put it down in front of you just like this. And what we want to do is, essentially, we want to move this piece of paper. We want to make it go flying. And in order to make that happen, we can't lift our foot up and drop it down. That's going to make that happen. Instead, we have to have forward momentum, okay? Forward momentum. As you can see, I'm actually curling the paper up that way, okay? I'm actually curling the paper up that way. All right, so, but I'm not lifting and going down. That's very important. So you're here, and what I want you to do is actually, we want to practice keeping these up here. So you're going to take your thumbs, and you're going to put them right where your chin is, just like this. You're just going to keep them there, just like that. Just like that. And we're working this foot. And if you have your piece of paper on the ground there, just go ahead and boom, try to touch it a little bit. Make it go forward. See if you can make it really fly. I got to move in there a little bit. I got a little bit of a lip in my mat here, so yeah, I'll blame it on that. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. Boom. I got it. That's essentially what you want, okay? You won't get it every time, but you want to get that feeling of going down and forward, not coming up and then down on an angle to where you want it to be. So you can practice that a little bit. We're going to do 10, just moving that front foot here. So I'm going to back up because we do tend to move forward when we do it. So, ready? On my count, keep your hands up, just moving the feet, each, just moving that front foot. Knee, sun, sheep, go, rook, seach, hutch, coo, ju, each, knee, sun, sheep, go, rook, seach, hutch, coo, ju. Good, okay? If you had to back up for any of that, that's okay, that's all right. All right, now the jab part, okay? So the jab part's important. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here, just like this, and we're gonna start with pulling our hand in. So your hand is out, you're gonna focus on using that tricep and pulling in this way. So you're here, start here, we're gonna do 10 of these. You should be using your left hand, okay? You should be using your left hand. So I'm gonna go out just like this, you can see what I'm doing, but please use your left hand for your jabs. You're here, you're gonna pull this in, each, knee, as fast as you can. Sun, feel all of this tighten up. Sheep, go, rook, breathe, seach, hutch, coo, ju. Good, 10 more each, knee, sun, sheep, go, rook, seach, hutch, coo, ju. Good. Okay, now we're gonna be focusing on out and then in. So out and in. Here, boom, that way. 10 of them, and we're gonna be moving that foot at the same time. So foot goes out, hand goes out. On my count, left leg forward, left hand jabbing. I'm mirroring you. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ro, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Again, I kind of told you this in the Zoom class. For those of you that weren't there, I want you to pretend like you have a pipe in front of you. And that pipe is just big enough for your hand to fit in. Just big enough for your hand to fit in. And you have to try to go whoop, right into that. If you go off to the side, ooh, that's really going to hurt. That's really going to hurt. So you got to put your hand right in there. Let's do 10 more going forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Good, okay, white, yellow, orange belts, I would like you to practice that. You can keep the video on, listen into what we're doing next, but work on that jab as you're listening to what's going to happen next, okay? Because when we count again, you're going to be doing the jabs as we're doing the jab cross. So this is for my green belts and up. Green belts and up, we're doing the cross now. So remember when we have the cross, we're here, this foot is going to go on the ball of the foot, just like that. Again, forward momentum, not up, down. Don't do that. Okay? You're 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. You'll notice my foot barely comes up off the ground. In fact, it's hovering over the ground, just high enough where it doesn't notice it. If you ever notice, and it's kind of disgusting, but if you ever notice, a lot of times the instructors will have the black dots on their feet. That's not because the mats are necessarily dirty, okay? We clean those mats a lot. No, it's not necessarily dirty. What it is that we're going like this and pushing our feet into the ground all the time. That's why that happens. So just a little side note when you see those, when you see that. All right, so we're gonna be working this. White belts, as I count, you're throwing those jabs and you're going forward, okay? Green belts, I want you to put your hands up, and we're just working the footwork right now. We're going to do 10 of them. On my count, each, 1, 2. Knee, san, shi, get that hip in there. Go. Roku, sichi, hachi, ku, ju. Good. Okay. So hopefully white belts, you were doing those jabs as we were doing that. Keep doing that. Now we're going to add that cross jab, or that cross into it. So you're here, it's 1, 2. 1, 2, and get the hand and the foot coming together. You gotta get that summation right there, okay? All right, here we go. Ready? That key man. We're here. Forward, 10 count. White belts, jab. Everybody else, jab cross. Each, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Back it up. Okay, 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. Here we go. Ready? Each, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, kiai, hey! Good job. Okay. White belts, keep doing that jab. White, yellow, and orange. Green belts, keep doing the jab cross. This is for my blue, black belts, purple belts. So purple belts in general. Purple belts, you're adding the hook. So when we do the hook, we got to go from this position here and switch them here. So now that my front foot is on the ball of the foot. We're going to practice that a little bit. Everybody, you can do your jab crosses and jabs while we count it out. Purple belts, get to this position. You should have your left leg forward. Right foot should be on the ball of the foot. And hands up. You're going to rotate on my count. Ich, knee, san. Keep those hands up. Shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Should feel that in the core right there. Should feel it really good. Okay, let's add the hook in there now, okay? We're here, 1, 2, and hook. 1, 2, and hook now. 10, start off with 10. Last set here, guys. Ready? Ichi, knee, san, shi, go, roku, sichi, hachi, ku, kiai, hey, dance it back, let's do it, here we go, ready, hands up, ich, knee, san, shi, go, roku, sichi, hachi, Coop. Get it. Yeah. Good. All right. Take a deep breath in. In. One more in. In. All right. So that's a good warm up right there. So hopefully I'll see you in Zoom class. But before we go on to that, I want to talk about respect a little bit. You know, the martial arts, respect is extremely important. And now that I have a lot of the parents here, and I have some teenagers as well, make sure that obviously we're teaching our kids respect, and we want to make sure that happens. But and I'm a victim of this as well. You know, is a lot of times they learn respect from us. So if we're not respecting them, then they're not going to turn around and respect us. It's really hard to do something that you're not an example of, you know, or they do what they see, right? So monkey see, monkey do. And we want to make sure that when it comes to respect, that the apple does not fall far from the tree. We want to make sure that we are being that example of respect. Now, of course, we have to address when disrespect happens, but we also have to remember where that disrespect came from, and we want to make sure that we talk to them about it. You know, it's one thing to yell and say, hey, you know, that wasn't very respectful, go to your room, do this, no electronics, none of that, which is important. But the other thing is, of course, going back and talking to them. Do you know why this happened? As a parent, I find that by far is the most important thing. Do you know why I yelled at you for this? Do you know why you were in timeout? Do you know why? Because a lot of times they don't think about that. They don't think about that. And that is the best form of respect that we can possibly give them. You know, like, yes, I'm yelling at you, but I'm coming back and I'm talking to you and we're working this out as well. That's the respectful part that they're gonna see and that they're gonna go forward with. Right now, tensions are high. You know, quarantine is getting into, what is it, week 5? Week 5 for us. Holy moly, week 5, week 6, something like that. So it's a long time. It's a long time to be cooped up with everybody, especially if you're a very active family, going all over the place, and all of a sudden you're all in one spot. You know, we have to take a look at it, and we got to make the best out of it. But at the same time, we can learn from it too. And if we don't learn respect and respecting each other, then what was this all for? What was this all for? What, to get rid of a virus? No. Yes, that's what we're here for. But you know, we have to make some lessons and learn from them as well. So respect. Let's make sure that our kids are learning it. Teenagers, make sure when your parents are snapping and doing that kind of stuff, remember, they're just as irritated and everything by all this as you are, if not more. They have a lot of things going on. A lot of them are working, great. A lot of them aren't working. Okay, some of them are getting unemployment. Some of them may not be able to get that benefit. And a lot of times there's a lot of worry and stress that is involved with that. So I know you're a teenager and you think the world is coming down on you, but it's not. It's not. So keep that respect forward. All right, guys. See you on Zoom. See you. Great.